Creating your MLA 8 Works Cited page can be tricky, but we can help. On the library homepage, if we scroll down on the right side, you will see a section entitled Citation Help. Underneath here, you'll find a link to Purdue University's online writing lab, otherwise known as OWL. I'm going to click here. This simply takes us to Purdue OWL's page on research and citation sources. For us, we specifically want to focus on MLA Works Cited page. So I'm going to scroll down here until on the left-hand side, a left navigational bar pops up. We start to see it on the left. You'll also notice Purdue OWL's videos tend to pop up. It can be a bit distracting, so I'm just going to X out of that. On the left-hand side, I see a variety of citation formats. Scroll down to the citation format you're interested in our case, MLA style. Underneath this, you will then want to click on MLA Formatting and Style Guide. Once I've clicked on that, a big list pops up. This gives me a lot of different information on MLA formatting and style. Again, I am specifically interested in MLA citation page. So I can see here, I see a section for the basic formatting of your citation page, and then I see some different examples. That's my first tip. Before you go any further, you need to look at the resource that you are wanting to put in MLA Works Cited page. Are you dealing with a print book? If so, you would want to click here. Are you dealing with a print periodical, such as a print magazine or a print newspaper? If so, click here. Are you dealing with something that you accessed electronically? If so, you will click electronic resources. So let's say that's what we're dealing with. I'm going to click there. This brings us to a page solely focused on what we selected, electronic resources. And it will help us with doing our MLA Works Cited page. As I scroll through this, if you know you're dealing with an electronic resource, then the next question is, what kind of electronic resource? And this page will break it out into a variety of different options. Sometimes you'll know right away what you're dealing with. Other times you have to peruse your options and then say, I think it fits this category. So we'll see it starts to break this page down into different topics, citing an entire website, a page on a website, an ebook, an article in a web magazine. If I found something from the LLCC library homepage, if I found an article electronically through our library homepage, then I would be wanting to cite that as an article from an online database. So this is the section I would want. Here we find a little bit of additional information that it gives us, and then we see that we get a couple of examples of how to put a work in proper MLA Works Cited format. Now, the thing I want you to be aware of here is Purdue University attempts to show you the most robust citations. And what I mean by that is if it had absolutely all of the parts included. That's not always the case. Depending upon what resource you have, it may not include all the parts. What do I mean by all the parts? For instance, in this first example, they include a volume and number. Your resource may not include a volume and number. It might not include that at all. It may only include a volume number. It may only include the number. Same thing with date. Here we see a month, date, and year. That may not always be the case. Your source may only give a year. With that being said, you can only cite what you have. So if your resource does not have a day, but only month and year, then that's all you would put in. Where students get a little nervous about this is oftentimes I see students struggle or question if the resource they are citing does not have this information or if they simply overlooked it. So you want to be careful while you're going through this, but if you really don't know, reach out to your librarians. This is where we can help determine and work with you on your sources.